Dr. Lockhart, down the hall sits Shelley, and then
Oh,
back up
okay.
to Bill.
The $11 to $15 per sow, is that what you're saying? So what is that? I mean, how does that study, how did you come up with that number?
It's what we actually paid. It's what we took all of it from the, so I took the 35, that's on the base that I gave you on, I took the actual payrolls off those farms and the money spent in outside services that went into the farms to manage last year, 2020.
What's the definition of outside services?
You know, like if you have the local electrician come in and do some work, or if you have,
So what does it exclude? The feed and
yeah, I did not put feed, feed in, but, there's not a lot of traffic, there's not a lot of income, other than, so it would be electricians, plumbers in, or maintenance people come and do maintenance.
So you have no in-house maintenance personnel or electricians?
Yeah, but I don't have licensed plumbers or feed. Yes.
So when we say put a sow on the ground, put a sow on the ground, what is
Every sow.
every sow? That's what you're talking, 2,500.
Yeah.
And that's per year?
Yeah.
That's including electricity and.
No, that's just outside services project.
Outside labor, or
Okay.
does that include your?
If you take this, this size sow farm down here, if you look at it 2,500, between LP, LP gas and electricity, you spend about $3.50 per peg a acre. So, if that was put out 60,000 chickens, you just multiply it. So.
$60?
Yeah, 60,000.
Did these sell something like these smaller pigs where you have the heat going on one minute and the sun comes out, the air conditioner kicks on, or?
No, that fans can handle.
Because I got a guy that raises them, you say pig that's up to 40 pounds, and they're pretty technical.
Yeah.
I guess we keep them at that same temperature.
So about $30,000 in outside services then for you?
Probably. And I'd say the majority of that is probably electrician.
So in a barn like that, how much would you spend in feed a year?
Depending on the ingredient cost. Every sow in the sow farm needs just a little over a ton of feed a year. So right now, I suppose that their feed is about probably $350 a ton.
The difference in the corn prices are now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That makes a big difference.
Do you pay market price, or do you pay a little premium, or?
Yeah, I don't know what West Central, I've been watching the bids at West Central. And then I just can kind of compare to where we're at down there. But, we're in a different area too, we have all those ethanol plants. So, we're right now, we're paying about 90 cents more than West Central.
Would you be buying that locally, or is that coming from, like, say, a farmer?
So this, I'm gonna give, I just wanna give a quick lesson on basis. For those of you who don't sell crop. Whenever, if I just place, if West Central is buying, needs to buy 150,000 bushels of corn, and I buy 75,000 corn from anybody in the area, they have to go out and they have to bid up to get that other. So as I drive by, they're filling rail cars. So anytime you put demand, and I don't care where the corn comes from, it's not going to them anymore, it puts demand on this, that basis. So basis is basically the price between Chicago and here, what the Chicago board is and what it is here. And that's really how corn is bought. So right now, we're about 5 under Chicago, and I think it's closer to 95 to $1 under here. So that's really, as farmers, what farmers want to see is that basis narrow. And that's how they pick it up, because that makes it easier for them to hedge it, the narrow on the basis. But anytime you take corn out of an area, that's just like, I used to buy corn all the time for 50 cents under, but then the ethanol plants came in, caused demand in the area, and pretty soon that basis number starts to drop, narrow up. So, anytime, it doesn't matter who you get it from, it drives up to your local basis.
What do you think, I've talked to several very big farmers, why do you think that they would be so against this?
I guess I haven't had any of them say that, so.
Well, because you were talking about,
No,
but
well, I just.
I talk to them on a monthly basis, they
Yeah.
check in and ask how things are going here and everything. I mean, but why do you think, if it's gonna raise their price, why would they be so upset about it?
I don't know.
So do you grind your feed, like if you build it, if you had this down here, are you gonna be grinding feed down here?
Yes.
You grind right at the, where you?
No.
I mean, do you grind, you have your own are you gonna have an operation, or are you gonna go in?
Long term,
Otherwise, around here,
here.
I mean, if you were gonna try to keep it local on grinding it right now, I don't know if there isn't really any elevator enough to grind. Yeah, I don't think they'd be able to.
Yeah, there's something no.
No, they closed.
They sold it.
All that's left is fertile.
I bought a sow farm in North Dakota.
Yeah, okay, so he bought the grinding equipment?
But the key point for you is, you've got to have corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, it's just like when I was in the dairy business,
Dairy corn,
you can't be feeding chickens that is that corn. So if we have a 4 corn crop here, you could get down south, it's common business, if you're, come on.
Freight is freight, so you gotta make it work.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in 2009, I tell farmers, I fed a lot of $7 really bad corn. Really bad. But I still had to pay $7.
Yeah.
You can charge them every day.
Paul, you were scheduled to be the guest speaker, and you've been kind of interacting with it. Was there anything specific tonight that you wanted to bring up that you haven't touched on thus far?
No, I was here in October, and I thought I was coming back, and we bought a farm in North Dakota, so I was on the way, actually on my way home from practice at home, so. I just thought that as long as it was.
You're certainly always welcome.
Yeah.
We're always, it's like, oh, he's coming, this is good, so, but,
Sometimes I feel like I'm in a feast and not.
yeah, no, certainly not. We appreciate your input and we appreciate you being here. So, thank you very much. Did, anybody else have any unfinished business or? All right, as far as, we talked a little bit last week about putting together ideas and further studies. I know we had a Christmas holiday and whatnot, things were pretty busy, I don't know about you guys, I'm pretty busy in my place. I would hope for maybe the next meeting, we could continue to start to look at look at ways, to, like I said, we had talked about, examining, from the aspect of what ordinances, would we like seen, and are they feasible, are they gonna hurt in the long run, are they gonna benefit the community? I think time is moving on, we've been over 6 months now, I believe. And I think we should really start to focus on that as committees, to where, now that we've seen that there's issues and problems that concern us, let's start to look at feasible ways to fix them, that are gonna be balanced and fair and in a way that's gonna promote the community. That's the only reason I'm involved with this myself.
I think that, I actually have a few different copies of ordinances that are coming from different townships. I called around, it's been difficult with the holidays and everything, but I've gotten a couple in the mail already, and I'm expecting like between 10 and 15, Minnesota township ordinances. Just a general array of them to, I actually have some coming from Delaware here at Arizona too, so.
That'd be good, maybe we
Like the Mountain Township.
I
I know there's one in Steele County.
yeah, I'm not quite sure, they were fair,
Yeah.
I'd say.
I would say there's not.
I know that
Do you think there's
around,
10?
was that?
Do you think there's 10?
No, I have 10 or 15 different, from the state of Minnesota townships that are sending me copies of their ordinances. I know that I have one from the Mankato area, for sure, and then one, goodness gracious, I can't, it's been a long over here in the past week, so, I know I have some from southern Minnesota too, so.
It's certainly, the ones I've seen, they've been a good foundation to start. It's funny, when you start to dig into them, you see a lot of discrepancies and discrimination issues that you go, what the heck, they do this, but they don't do this, and they do, some places do this, so,
Yeah.
the more we can look at something, I think the more balanced we're gonna be as, when it comes to making a decision on whether we wanna pass these as a township or not. Other issues?
I'm still trying to follow money here. So, you have roughly about the 6 million divided by 260, about $23,000 per year
Yeah.
per person.
About what?
About $23,000 per employee. And then you're looking at $30,000 in outside services, and then the $22,000 in county tax. Correct? So $75,000, that's if you do the full 20, like this. That's 6, and how many employees would it be up here?
The 2,400, you'd have 6 full, probably.
So 12 then, you have,
So that 260 also includes that part, high school kids. What I could do is send you the average for full-time workers. Because I think that's what you're looking for more than the average.
I'm just seeing what the economic impact of the county would be, what, or, and so then that's just the hard one, right?
Yep.
What's the top person get paid, one or two people? Or the bottom?
Well, I was gonna ask too, are you considering yourself among the employees then? Do you pay yourself?
No,
Oh, you don't, off of the payroll?
no, I'm not.
Oh, okay, I see.
This is just your actual farm work,
Yes.
not
Yep.
including like veterinarians, not including
No.
any
No, this is just
specialty.
laborers then,
Okay.
260? Okay.
There would be one veterinarian, one staff veterinarian.
Okay, so it'd be 259 regular workers then, and then one vet, is that?
Yeah, like I said, what I need to do is I'll get you a breakdown, because that includes all the high school part-time workers, the number does.
Oh,
when you
okay.
set it, so, I mean, if you're looking at the 6 I mean, the starting on the farms down there now is about 1250.
Yeah, so that'd be about 24 grand. a year.
Yeah, and then full benefits. So you
And
can
then
add,
the 6 million, you're adding in the full
no,
benefits.
so that would be set.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you go full, when you add on an hourly rate and you put on benefits, you can tack on anywhere from 35 to 40% additional, so.
And up here, you would be offering full benefits?
Yeah. And the full benefits is full-time, 100% for the employee and 50% on family.
Do you require, like, peer detection in your building?
You know, they're offered, it's all offered, so it's, but you know, when you read that off, that could be any industry in the world. I mean, what you read off.
Yeah, not any industry, but.
I think if you're in farming, if you're a farmer, what you're doing. If you're a farmer, you're under the same thing.
You know, I know farming really
Yeah.
well, you know, when you talk to me like I don't know.
No, but
farming.
I would say it would be tough to distinguish
I know farming very well.
those, you know, repetitive work, that's in every industry, so.
How much, like, how many, incidents have you had to pay out in like workers' comp over the last, you know, is that common or not common, or?
No, you have workers' comp.
And it's
Um,
usually just like from lifting, that type of
No,
thing?
no, they do as they're castrating, most of it is,
Cutting?
yeah, with their finger. The majority, I'd say the vast majority are some kind of like that, where they're being ostracized.
I've been at meetings before, you know, how often are you gonna turn your salary on? You know, when are you gonna bring them in? I mean, you're bringing them in every 3 months, a month? If you have 2,500 salaries up there,
Right.
2,400 or whatever you're talking. So, I used to raise odds,
Yeah,
so how,
every week.
but, you know, how often are you gonna, cause you're only gonna let it farrow up, what, how many times are you gonna sell for about 3 times, when, so you'll be bringing them in, new logs, kind of like.
Yeah, for 24 women, it's about 125 women a month.
And then you'll be fairly roughly about, at a time.
About 100 women.
So, that's what you'll be just doing, that's all in one block.
Turnover rate is, you know, and I've been very blessed, it's been very good. And the turnover rate on the top, in every farm there's 3, you got a manager and then you got 2 department leads. Turnover rate on them is very, very low, very, very low. Like, I haven't turned over a manager in maybe 15 years. And the other 2, and we always try to train from within, so the other ones move up into those leads, so.
How about for your lower echelon?
The lower echelon, probably, there's more turnover there, basically because they don't come to work. Don't come to work, ready for work. Oh, I would say on the bottom, let's say you got 6, on the bottom 3, maybe 1 a year.
Okay, as far as electricity, let's say it storms, no electricity. I would venture to say that you have backup generators, correct?
Yeah.
But then do you have people on the site then? Are they going to be living in this area so they can check, or are we just gonna ride it out and go hope for the best?
No, when the generator kicks on, yeah, you gotta go. Or you gotta go. So generators don't run unmanned.
Right, but I'm saying like these people, where will they live? If it's a storm and these people are based in Gary, and then you want them to drive, what, over 5 miles out of town? That's the part that kinda gets me kind of a little bit scared for everybody.
Well, we have to have electricity otherwise for.
Yeah.
Everyone is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you generate, you can automatically, you don't have to, they'll get them, you just get those, you make sure.
Right, but there has been cases where it hasn't kicked on, and it's like, oh, okay, who gets the short straw? You know, I'm sure somebody's got some type of system like little red light, boop, you gotta go, then you have to go, but it's like, you know, you gotta have those guys kinda within at least what, 3 to 5 mile proximity, don't you think, for these barns?
No, they can be part of it.
See, this is why I don't feel like it's a family farm. Because I feel like a family farm is there when the sun comes up, when the sun comes down, when you need to be there, you are there. And every loss counts in your, it matters in your life, whereas I feel like this is not, because you come at what, 8 in the morning or 7, whatever, and then you leave at 4:30 every afternoon, and it's like, well, like, I'm not even a livestock farmer, it depends on how you wanna look at horses, but it matters to me. That's my whole life.
Well, I'm passionate about the industry.
Yeah, and I'm sure, are you in your barn after 4:30? Your own personal, that's at your home.
If I have to be, I am.
Exactly, and so you can kind of understand from my standpoint what I'm saying here.
Yeah, but I think that, when you're a manager at these farms, you take ownership.
Yeah.
And even if I I trust this to the people on the farm. It's kind of like your dad giving you a Ferrari. You got a $6 million facility to run. So that's quite a responsibility for somebody to put you in charge of a $6 million facility. And you got another $3 million in inventory. So they have to have, they have to take ownership in that.
But they don't,
But they do.
but it's not close to their heart.
Oh, yeah, yes.
A family
Yeah.
farm is, I don't.
I think you need to, this is another reason you need to get down and I think, you talk to Fran. You need to get in and talk to some of these people.
Well, when they're on your payroll, it's kind of hard to go talk to
Yeah,
them.
they're-
I'd rather go talk to somebody
Yeah, but
else.
I can't,
Well, you do
Not-
things like the dairy does. If the salt count gets down, the place get incentive to keep it down, and so it would be the same deal.
they take ownership.
You would have them sitting over the casino, no, I don't wanna come to it now.
That would be the turnover she's talking about.
Yeah, right.
Just out of curiosity, how much lifespan salaries are spent in the gestation period?
They spend 16 weeks and then they go to Peru. When they go back, they rebrand and stuff.
How long is it out?
They're not out very much long at all, between Peru and Great West.
So what is the average lifespan?
3 parodies, so 3 parodies would be about a year, 2 years.
Your lifespan?
Yeah. So, producing sows will have a litter and wean a litter every 145 days.
What's the average litter? Are you shooting for 12 or?
Yeah, well, we're shooting for more, so.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no,
If they only-
weans are up in the 11s.
Okay, but if they're down at 8 and 9, they're down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know last summer we did talk briefly about the legislation and where it is with the confinement. time.
Yeah, gestation cells.
What is, I've not seen much legislation, maybe that has approved anywhere.
No, there's been a couple states out east that have actually be a tough select because 87 to 90% of the sows are in gestation. So, and that's another thing that I actually feel very passionate about. Because,
Are all of yours, all of your own personal hogs as well as
And,
the
yeah.
managed, they're all in farm and trade?
yeah, gestation,
Or just,
gestation sows.
I do agree with the fact that, I know you said that it's maybe on a, I have seen what they do.
Yeah.
I do understand why you do that, not that I agree with it, but I do understand. why you
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
not pretty, but they do to each other. And it wouldn't be nice to have them outside today.
Does your, company sell to, one source, or do you have multiple?
No, they're multiple.
Tyson, Norvell, whatever.
Yeah, Tyson, Cornell, John Burrell. They're really the only three. JBS, I guess, is where the clients are.
Do some of your hogs or whatever, do they get, when they're gonna go to slaughter, do they go down to, yeah, that'd be South Dakota, right? Sioux Falls, is that where they go?
Yeah, some go to John Burrell.
And then, is there a place in Sioux City, Iowa too?
Yeah, that'd be Tyson.
Yeah.
Where do you raise your sows at? The gilts?
We got a farm in Twin Cities, Missouri. And we just bought one out there. West of,
So you raise all, all your beans?
all the raised west of Trey and the Forks, so that's where I'm on my home.
Like we will, when they come over here on pork chop?
Yes, it will.
You keep your own, you buy in a lot, right? You put your own gilts,
We multiply our own.
buy in, and you buy your own, your boards.
We have forced that by month.
Okay.
mean,
4
like,
o'clock in the morning.
I mean, are you averaging one acre per hour to do?
I'm telling you, sometimes they're sitting out, they're moving, and you can't tell it, so, that's how slow they're going, very slow.
In all honesty, just say, how many days after it gets night in does it smell?
Depends on the race.
It depends on what level they are, you know, here, because there's just not a lot of nitrogen. I think if you go back, maybe some of you caught, there was a news reporter that did a report on the Osakis well. Esme Murphy, I think, did it. It was on Channel 9. Yeah, if you watch it, she was right there as they were making it. She came down, and, that's why I thought this fall, again, would have been a good time to get you down there.
For how long? Like a week?
Oh, no. If you smell it that day, you may smell it that
Well,
day.
cause here's the thing is, I actually drove through Iowa one time and they were in the process and the whole state smelled, which is funny.
Yeah.
Because then, recently, on Facebook, one of my friends was driving back from the East Coast, and she made a comment saying, wow, Iowa really stinks. And then somebody else came on, and they were going back and forth, and then next thing you know, we had a few different construction workers that were on there explaining this, because they're all knifing the hog manure into the fields.
Yeah.
And she said that the entire time they were in Iowa, it smelled absolutely horrible.
Finishing manure is much worse.
What's that?
Finishing manure is the 40 to market, 40 pounds to market.
Well, if you finish it, the feedlot.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
Why is
Same
that?
Why? It has, because the way they're fed, it's a higher concentration of nitrogen, so you get, more of that.
Speaking of that, what antibiotics are you feeding the sows? What do they get? I suppose,
Nothing if they'll need it. So most of the time, I would say sow farms maybe get 2 weeks of tetracycline a year.
okay,
How about the little ones that they're talking about, some other markets?
The little ones, here again, the health status people, because I always say, antibiotics are very expensive. So, health status dictates what they get. But they would get, most of it's tetracycline. Most of the penicillins, or the human grade stuff is now off. So, there's hardly anything left, actually. Yep. Well, there's animals that you should be able to treat that are coming out, so.
on that subject, how do you feel about, that it's an obvious trend that everybody's starting to go towards organic? How do you feel about that in the, industry that you're in, the way that you're running your businesses? Is there a future for that for your company or not? Or if you had somebody come that wanted to invest in, a farm being completely organic, how would you feel about that?
Oh, that'd be fun.
You would manage a company that wanted to go strictly organic?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
But how do you
Because,
feel about how do you feel about that as far as the pork industry in general goes?
Let's just say the farm at Osakis where I haven't had any drugs in the sows, would that be considered organic?
No. Certified organic, is what I'm asking, it's yeah,
Yeah. I don't, well, there's not enough feeds.
but I mean, how So you don't think that, you think
I
that
think
the
there'll
pork
be-
industry is gonna be separate from every other industry in the world as far as the push goes towards, moving towards organic, or?
Well, I think the market would dictate it. Yeah, I can't see the whole world going organic.
Well, the way that things are changing, it's rapidly moving in that direction.
I would agree with it,
Well, the studies actually show that it is rapidly moving in that direction.
Well, beef, and big beef is that, naturally, that's not natural. There's
No, I know, but
antibiotics,
there's,
Roundup corn, there's,
Yeah, I mean, technical would be anything that you could
there isn't,
spray.
I use the analogy, when Hurricane Sandy hit the East Coast, in 2 days, nobody gave a rat's ass whether it was organic or non-organic when they were writing it on the road.
but it's true, but you guys are speaking from your generation, and I'm speaking from my generation. And I'm just gonna say that there is more and more people that are younger that are moving towards that.
Yeah,
I nobody needs to shake their head at me,
no,
because I understand,
the market will dictate.
I
it,
understand
And then it will happen.
a meat market, I understand that, I'm not,
But I mean, the market will dictate,
mm,
and then it will happen.
but how do you feel, like, as
Um,
far as raising hogs in that type of situation?
You know, you get into a situation where you have what should be done, what's right for the animal.
Mm.
So should I treat it?
Oh, and I completely understand.
Yeah, so that's where I come off is, where do I cross the line and say, I'm never gonna treat an animal, because that would break my organic.
I'm just wondering, because, you know, I know that there's quite a few livestock producers that have moved from, you know, a traditional to an organic. And, I know, you know, and I've seen it myself where people are wanting more and more organic.
So in the US, we kill, there's 100 or 450,000 pigs killed a year. That's why, yeah.
So you don't see a future in,
I don't know how we would get there organic.
is it possible to raise them in your, like, in
Yeah,
your
we could-
facilities? Could you
Yeah,
do that?
we could, yeah, I mean, we can do antibiotic-free, we can do those
Mhm.
things. But I just run into the,
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more loss than bigger.
I would see things where I don't think I should let that pig do that, I'd rather treat it,
Yeah,
so.
I used to work for vet,
Yeah.
stuff too, so, geez.
There is no such thing as a hormone. Nor is there any such thing as a hormone in chicken. That's why I always laugh when I see the chicken, hormone-free
Yeah.
chicken. Every chicken is hormone-free. Every pork chop is hormone-free. There's no such thing, so. I laugh, I go to Chipotle and I laugh when they say we got, what is it? Range-free pork when available.
Like the supermarkets, you get,
They
you know,
charge the
your
same.
Angus beef or Hereford beef, and that's hanging on the carcass is hanging up. I think
Can't tell the difference.
And it's a selling point. And I'm sure you had the same with, we have with antibiotics for the USDA in the last 10, 20 years, how we've lost a lot of different things, and they're getting stricter all the time, so. I mean,
And, you know, they're not getting stricter because the FDA, they're getting stricter because the tests that they're putting in have moved. So they used to test for penicillins or tetracyclines just in the flesh. Now they're testing it in kidneys, which is the last place for anything to leave the body. So, and the tests are so damn sensitive that if they get a negative, there is absolutely nothing getting this stuff. So what it's done is it's increased the days in which you can give it and sell it, that it makes it non-usable.
Let's hold up past 9, I'm always trying to keep this to an hour and a half meeting, so we can get home in a reasonable time, so we're not like, oh my God, it ran late. Any other pressing issues or questions
One thing I
specifically
got
to our
is-
guests?
Our township we're all gonna be meeting about the 10th of March, right?
Yeah,
The annual meeting.
next,
And so it'd be nice if we could get something down, concrete to take back to them. Their annual meeting, like our Strand Township, we only meet once a year. And then after that, the ball gets dropped. I mean, it'd be like you meet, you meet pretty often.
I think it'll be,
Well, like, say, the Strand, I mean, this is an issue for something. It'd be nice to have, get something together.
Right.
You guys,
let's target some sample ordinances or some ideas.
if it's a
I'll be putting in some.
good idea, then.
I think Lisa said that she's got some too.
Yeah, I do have quite a few from Clay County.
Yeah.
From,
Well, guys on the board, you have to come.
Once they're out, they stay until they die, right? Yep, yep.
If we can target that, we're gonna try to look at some ordinances. And once again, these are just ideas. Just because we bring an ordinance to the table or something like that, it's something to discuss. It's not a concrete thing. It's for discussion, right?
I think we
Meet the fourth
agree.
then?
What's that?
We'll be meeting the 4th then?
Next meeting
That's
date,
the first Wednesday of February.
fourth it is, next first Wednesday we'll meet and we'll start to look those over. Any other questions, comments?
If you get anybody together that wants to go down, I'll go down. If you get anybody that wants to go down there.
I think there's a group of people that want to go down, coordinating, I think they wanted to do a couple days before this, before everybody was putting the date down.
And Paul did say, the last time he was here, that if anyone comes down there individually, to let him know ahead of time. But
Yeah, I
meant
think you
that-
probably will send me my email.
I just haven't gotten down
I
there.
mean, you see, get on the farm, you know, like, you know. I would like to, but I know some places. Especially if they're, I know you're gonna have to sue up.
2 days.
Right. I mean, you're not gonna walk down there, if you think you're gonna walk down there, walk in the barn without doing certain things, you're not gonna do that.
We don't have any facilities, we have windows, viewing windows, anything like that.
No.
Paul, I should ask before you head out the door, were there any specific townships that you think we should make sure we get ordinances from, that you would like?
No,
us
and
to
there's
list?
so very few that I know that are in the rural area that have them.
Cause I know there are some
Pardon?
pretty slack.
They're all the same though, it seems like they're all pretty much 1,000 feet from the lake.
Most of them follow the NPCA guidelines. And, like Lower County, one, they've been very, very strict. They had the first zoning ordinance in '93. And, but I'll tell you, what happened after the ordinance went in and the setbacks were all put in by the county, the county commissioners are very, if it falls within that rules, they're passing. Because you can't have it the old way either. If it's not good enough, you can't keep changing it, to get it where you want it, so, but that's kind of been the rule. Like I said, a good one, the second largest county in the country is in Minnesota. For our production, our county, we need to call them up.
Is there anyone specifically there that you'd like us to talk to?
Yeah, I tell the feedlot officer down there, she's not on my payroll. So,
Well, you get it for a job still. so-
no, I don't have anything in Martin County. I would talk to her, she's been there 18 years.
Thank you, Paul, for coming out.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming this evening.